Good afternoon, namaste, and welcome back to my channel. So here I am at Rishikesh bus station. It's pure madness. It's actually set on a main road and the bus station's quite busy, although it's calmed down a bit. I'm just waiting for my suitcase to arrive because the guy had to take me on his bike. So he's taken me with my rucksacks. Then he's gone back to get my suitcase, so I hope the suitcase is all right and it ends up here in one piece. He's taking a while. And anyways, I am actually travelling from Rishikesh to Dharamshala via Dehradun. So the suitcase still hasn't arrived, but I have got plenty of time. The organisation in India is an absolute flaming nightmare. We were going to take everything, all the stuff, in a cart over the Jhula bridge, but then they changed the minute last time and said we'll do it on a flaming bike, trying to fit everything on a bike. This is the problem with India, there's just no order. I get really stressed travelling in North India. It is just so different than the South. It's unbelievable. Oh God. And anyway, he's also got my yoga mats, he's got my pillow, and I'm just waiting for it all. Like I said, I've got plenty of time, but it's just a bit worrying. And then I've had messages from people that I just can't cope with at the moment. I just need to get my suitcase and get in the zone and travel. So anyway, I was told that I need to get a bus to Haridwar or to Chandigarh, but I was actually told not to do either of those things and get a bus to Dehradun, simply because those cities are even crazier than Rishikesh. So anyway, let's just see how things go, shall we? I'm not in the best of moods so far. It's arrived. They did it their way. It's fine. I just get stressed about it. So I've managed to get on the Dehradun bus. So as far as I know, it takes about half an hour to get from Rishikesh to Dehradun. We didn't know if I was going to get that suitcase on the bus. It's a nightmare. And of course, as you know, I didn't really like the fact that the bags and the suitcases were sort of like travelling in a separate way, and I was separated from the suitcase. In fact, my landlord said that should never happen, but my landlord wasn't there today, so that's why they organise things between themselves. This is, the bus journey's fine. A little bit of a kerfuffle because I didn't want to sit with a group of men, so I asked one guy if he could move and sit with the men and I'll sit with the ladies, and he said no. But finally someone did move for me because you know, some people here are very compassionate. So anyways, that's where we're up to at the moment with the journey. At Dehradun bus stand. I would say that the ride on the bus was about 45 minutes to an hour or so, and the cost was 80 rupees. So it is more expensive than travelling in the south for sure. Those that have followed me for a while will know how much I have travelled in South India. So the next step now is to get the red bus, but that's not until 7 o'clock at night. It's around about 5 o'clock now, so it's 2 hours, but I'm sure it'll go quick because I need to find out where I'm going, what I'm doing, where the stand is. I might have to even get an auto to the stand where the red bus is. I don't know. There's not much in the way of English speaking amongst the staff, so communication is very limited. But I spoke to another passenger. He's quite experienced at getting the red bus, so he told me that I will get a WhatsApp message maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hours before the red bus departs, and they will tell me where to go to get the red bus. So again, it hopefully won't be too far away from the Dehradun bus stand. I'm so glad that I'm not in Haridwar and changing the bus there or in Chandigarh, because it just would have been crazy. If I'm honest, I cannot stand the Indian cities. They drive me mad. It was bad enough just being in Rishikesh, and I was in Rishikesh a month. Normally, again, those who follow me can see that I tend to stay a long time in one place and really sort of like experience the depth of the place, the depth of the culture, then put it on the channel. But Rishikesh was just too much for me. It's just a crazy, crazy city. It's already a lot calmer here in Dehradun, so I'm feeling calmer. I'm certainly not as stressed here. So I was only in Rishikesh for 1 month, and that's the place I've just left, as a lot of you will know. And I did make some friends there, and I did say bye to those friends. And I also rented a room from Swami, and he wanted to say a few words about Dharamshala. So I will show you that, and I will also show you my neighbours saying namaste to me. And here we have Swamiji talking about Dharamshala before I left. This is what he said.
So thank you, Kaveri. You are most welcome in Rishikesh. After Rishikesh, you go to Dharamshala. Dharamshala means, dharma means religious.
Yes.
And sala means place in which you can stay and live.
Wow.
So Dharamshala is a very beautiful place. I had been many times there, and I taught yoga, philosophy here and there. There is my one friend, Mr. Mahi, and he is also a yoga teacher. He have good school. And especially in Dharamshala, Dharamshala is famous for His Holiness Dalai Lama ji.
Oh, Dalai Lama.
So please go there and meet with him.
Yes.
And learn something how to live in this world without suffering.
Oh, that'll be
Thank
amazing.
Thank you. Enjoy in Dharamshala.
Thank you.
Very beautiful place. And you can call and invite your friends also to visit Dharamshala. And welcome again from Dharamshala to Rishikesh.
Thank you. And so, isn't Swamiji lovely? Swamiji was my landlord here in Rishikesh. How lucky was I living with the Swami? Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
So the lady that you've just seen on the last clip, her name is Krishna, and she was my neighbour for the month. She has just got a massive, massive heart, a heart of gold. She insisted that every night she will cook my dinner, and every day she would make me cups of tea. And I tried to make a payment to her, but she just wouldn't allow it. Point blank, she just refused it. So then I started to buy her just some things for her household, and she said that she didn't want me spending all my money because she knows it's COVID times and she knows I haven't got much. Oh, she was an absolute sweetheart. So I used to sort of go out and buy things for her dogs instead. But if you really want true hospitality, then I would say live next door to Krishna. So she lives with Swamiji, and Swamiji's place is located at the back of Akash Ganga guest house in Rishikesh, in case any of you are interested in that, because I do get a lot of messages asking where I'm staying, do I like it, that sort of thing. But yeah, why not? Why not stay there if you're next door to Krishna? There has been an awful lot of confusion. Okay, many people said I need to leave the bus stand and find the road. I will only get that bus on the road. Eventually, I just found some people who happened to work here. They could speak English. They had to look at my phone. They said that I must go to the Himachal bus counter because Dharamshala is in Himachal, and I will get the red bus from there. You know, they said the red bus will stop in here. So I'm at the Himachal counter now, and they go, the red bus is coming. Oh, they said it's the Volvo. I'm going to have to move out the way. They said that it's the Volvo. So when they said Volvo, I knew it because I'm on a Volvo bus. So, and then I found other people here who were getting the 7 o'clock bus. So I think I'm okay now. So all those that are travelling from Rishikesh to Dharamshala, I advise you, yeah, go through Dehradun because it's a nightmare for you to go through to places like Haridwar and Chandigarh. It's just too much stress. Come here, it's a nice calm place, but as soon as you get off the bus, you will be at the Himachal counter and your Volvo red bus will come. Well, so far I think it is. I've still got 45 minutes to go. If I'm not on that bus, different story, but I think I will be. Hi, I'm on the bus. Oh my goodness, I got on the bus. So the final bit of information I gave you was correct. The conductor has checked my ticket and it is me that's meant to be sitting in seat 17 here. I've got one neighbour, not sure if he wants to be on camera. No, I think he's a bit tired. I think he's with family members as well. So yeah, I've got a neighbour too, and the bus is going to be full. So there is a phone charging point. It's very low down by your feet, so it's not likely that the cable will reach, but you can hold it down. India's pretty awkward, sorry. What a day, but I am excited and happy now at this point. In fact, the minute I kind of settled on the bus from Rishikesh to Dehradun, it was just that sigh of relief that I'm out of Rishikesh city. So I think I've been happy ever since. Some tension, but generally speaking, happy. So yeah, there is that cable point. There's no toilets on the bus. It's not like the trains where they've got your toilets and they've got your drinks coming around every 2 minutes. So they will have to do a few stops, you know, for toilets and drinks and whatnot. So that will happen, just some overnight stops. Okay, just thinking if there's any more information. Yeah, they are the reclining seats where your legs do go up. They're not beds. They have got large windows, so the filming should be good outside before it gets dark. But the plan now, I think, is I'm just going to take your contact lenses out and chill. Right, I'm on the Volvo. The seat's supposed to be reclining, but mine is broke. The phone charge, as I was saying, they're placed very low down. I've had to change my seat because my phone charger's not working either. But I've got to go back to my seat because obviously the bus is full and I'm sitting in somebody else's seat. So I've negotiated 20 minutes here, but basically I've got no flaming footrest, and this is such an expensive flaming bus. I've been on trains that are much better than this, that cost the same price, but they take 40 hours. Flaming ridiculous travelling in North Flaming India. So I did that overnight bus. So yeah, it departed I think 7 o'clock at night. Arrived about 6ish this morning. It is so loud. It is really, really loud at this bus stop. It's a very small bus stop, but a lot of people have just got off our overnight bus and they're making these announcements and waking everybody up. It's just not a good idea to get an overnight bus. I really don't like it. This North Indian thing, North Indian travelling, so challenging. All I can say is I just hope Dharamshala works out for me. So I'm feeling a bit better actually now that I'm on the next bus to McLeod-Ganj. I'm kind of one step further to getting there. My friend's friends should be picking me up and taking me to my accommodation. But I've not heard back from my friends, so but I really want to rest, so we'll just see what happens. Let's just see what happens when we get to McLeod-Ganj.